If you need some terrain or something to play your games on, come see Moon Base Klaisus.
Spiky bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. Baer with you again today, taking a look at kind of a different product from Games Workshop, I suppose. This is the Realm of Battle Moon Base Klaisus, I guess is how you pronounce it there. A little bit of a different product from Games Workshop. Now, I don't know. I don't know what I expected out of this. I assumed this was some sort of neoprene mat with a few cardboard pieces and a few plastic, kind of the chunkier plastic, more along the lines of the Shadow War Armageddon terrain that came in this. But I was wrong. I went back and reread the description. I was like, holy cow, this is a card table. It's a complete card table. So really interesting. There's some definite pros and cons about this particular kit right here. Also, I wanted to point out on the con side, I suppose, that it is 5.5 feet in length and 3.7 feet wide. So it's not quite your full 4x6 gaming table experience, which, you know, in the rulebook, it definitely says that. Now, incredibly detailed stuff in here, some cool ruins we've never seen before. And as I'm about to show you, the quality of the card table itself is very, very good. It doesn't, you know, but I'm just like, it's not a 4x6 table. So I don't know. I don't know if that affects your games any, but I suppose when you're putting out rules that say, hey, you got to play on a certain size for these certain point values, and you don't provide that, I'm just confused by that particular product offering. Again, the quality is good for what it is. I'm trying to set my mind apart from the fact that I thought it was a mat table in here, but that being, you know, I don't want to harp on that because the quality of what is in here does seem to be good to me, and it has multiple features. So you have the moon base side, and then you have this like crazy like Martian Earth kind of thing, ferrous iron field kind of thing over here. So that being said, let's jump in. Let's take a closer look at it. I don't want to harp on it. There's definitely some pros and cons to this kit here. Now it does also have some rules that we'll talk about here in a minute. Here's your sprues, and I'm going to show you those last because what I want to actually do is fold this out and show you the table itself. So it's going to come with 4 identical sections of card table, or a card surface we'll go with. It's not a table, you still need a table for this. So card surface that I believe was 22 inches wide by 33 inches long, and that's how you get the decimals on how long and wide the table is when you put the 4 components together, like they're showing you right there, or here, like they're showing you right there. So that kind of gives you an idea. Again, does not add up to 4x6. But we're going to stop talking about that because I want to show you the quality of what you get in here. Now, first off, take a look at this. Take a look at this quality of this print right here. I mean, it is super crisp. There's stains. There's like oil stains in here. There's little dust stains. You've got little light fixtures on the other side. You've got something, this actually appears to be the Realm of Battle table painted up in a high quality picture taken of it, if I had to venture a guess. But again, it is high quality and it is a high quality print. Now, when you start folding all of this out, and I'm going to put these other pieces back in their box, so we only have so much room here on this table, and obviously I'm not going to show it, you know, completely folded out with all 4 sections together. But once you put it together, and it goes together very similar to what you would expect, you know, a board game board basically to go together. It's made from the same material that the Age of Sigmar Firestorm campaign board was, which I actually think, I would like to venture a guess, that it is of the same quality. It seems to be cumbersome because I'm trying to avoid messing things up. So again, you can see it's very high quality. So let me put it where the surface is flat, and there you can see the Aquila right there as well. So surface is flat, completely flat. My table is completely flat. This actually locks in together very well. It doesn't seem like it wants to bow as long as you have it flat. Now again, I don't have it flat. I did have it laid out flat, and I was really impressed with how it stuck together and it didn't seem to bow. And this, you know, the sectional piece right here that folds out seems to be very flat, and it stays together. But I mean, look at this surface. Like, this is an incredible graphic. Like, you don't get detail this good on those neoprene mats. So I can appreciate that. I can. And I think the quality of this, once you start weighing your pros and cons down, this print on this surface is of a high quality, like bar none. Here you can see where what appears to be the Realm of Battle board that was painted up in a high-res picture taken of it with some crazy reds, like I said, a Martian kind of ferrous iron surface here. Very dope, very striking. These oranges and these browns really work and contrast well with these rocks. You can see there's crazy skeletons right there. And, you know, the things we would expect to see in the Realm of Battle board itself. And I think this is definitely a noticeable piece. If any of you have ever seen the Realm of Battle board, this appears to be that one piece that you might be familiar with right there. But like I said, high quality print, very cool stuff. But this is inherently a 33-inch long piece by 23 inches wide, which doesn't, again, I didn't mean to harp on it, but I just wanted to give you the dimensions there if you had missed them earlier. So very cool, high detailed card print that will lay flat if you have a 100% flat surface, and the sides do appear to lock together with a very tight tolerance. Now, let's take a look at the plastic sprues themselves that do come with this kit. Now, this was kind of cool to see, something we hadn't seen before, and these are supposedly, they work with the Shadow War Armageddon stuff. They're already pre-assembled sections, blown up and things. Now, this isn't your high quality, you know, multi-part kit stuff. This is going to be a little bit bulkier, a little bit cheaper material, but still, nonetheless, it's a nice little effect that is big enough and bulky enough to stand on that card surface and, you know, just kind of hold its own and just kind of chill there. Here's the other piece, more and more. You got a little data pad, little kind of pop-up, what would that be, like subterranean hatch kind of type deal. There's just random pieces here that provide cover. And then over here, you've got the larger bulkhead section with a door. You're gonna have a crazy Inquisitor armored crate right there. The detail is, you know, what you would expect from this larger, bulkier kind of cast of stuff right here. It's not super detailed, but it isn't. Games Workshop has kind of maybe perhaps refined their process, and it's detailed enough that it doesn't detract from it, and it doesn't appear flat, as we saw some of the bases perhaps earlier in the year that we definitely had a lot to say about at the time. So overall, I think these, for what they are very cool, and to be included in this box set is also very neat from Games Workshop. Now let's take a look at the rules themselves here. They're going to give you some sample instructions on how to put the stuff together. Then you've got the rules section right here, and there's a small ladder campaign for some of these Crucible of War missions that come in this. There's 3 different missions, both of them do Death's Corridor and then go to holding out some cash, Death's Corridor, holding out, and there's some specific attack wave and defenders type stuff right here. So here's the battlefield terrain. So it's a STC Rise of Pattern Ruin set. Ooh. When a model makes a shooting attack against infantry units that has all of its models within 1 inch of the Rise of Pattern Ruin, then the target unit receives the benefit of cover if the attacking model is closer to the ruin than it is to the target unit. So, you got everything closer to it, +1 to your save. Very neat. Then it goes into missions, random battle length, reserves, and then the Crucible of War missions right here. So a nice little black and white pamphlet to kind of supplement this set right here. So, like I said, it's an interesting product from Games Workshop, priced at $80, if I haven't mentioned that. So, what obviously, I suppose for a lot of people, would perhaps have appeared to be a snap buy if it was a neoprene mat, might not be quite as much of a snap buy due to the cardboard nature of the surface that comes in it. However, like I said, the surface itself seems to be very well done, very sturdy, and obviously highly detailed with all of those dope graphics for both the moon side and the Martian surface on the bottom there. So overall, I'm stoked for this product because it's cool to see G-Dub kind of challenging themselves and thinking outside of the box and doing something different. But I feel like they're also kind of challenging, or they may be challenging their customers as well on what exactly they value when it comes to hobby or models to put together or actual game space to put together. Now, if you compare this to something like the Realm of Battle, which comes in 2x2 squares and ridiculously heavy to tote around, well, there's no comparison. This is the obvious winner in my eyes. It's not going to be as three-dimensional, but yo, more dimensions got more problems. I think the late great Biggie said it best right there. So there it is, food for thought. Let us know in the comments how you're going to spend your hobby dollars on all the new releases coming out this week and all of the terrain options that are available to hobbyists out there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you can be the very first to like and comment on our videos. And head on over to thelongwar.net. That's the home of the 8th edition battle reports for exclusive content, early access videos, and more. Become a veteran of the Long War today.